Most men spend their free time in a state of passive consumption. They scroll through feeds, watch other people live their lives, and play video games that provide a false sense of achievement. This is a shortcut to depression and weakness. To be an elite man, your leisure time must be an investment in your future self. You need hobbies that build anti-fragility, the ability to get stronger when things get difficult. These are the 5 hobbies that provide the ultimate shortcut to character, competence, and confidence. The martial shortcut: combat sports. There is a profound psychological shift that happens when you step onto a mat to wrestle or into a ring to spar. As Matthew Walker notes about sleep and stress, your brain needs to know how to handle high-pressure situations. Combat sports like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Muay Thai are the ultimate ego killers. You will lose. You will be forced to tap out. You will realize that your tough guy persona is an illusion. This is necessary. It builds a quiet, dangerous confidence. A man who knows he can handle a physical confrontation is much less likely to start one. He becomes the calmest person in the room because he has nothing to prove. This is the foundation of true maturity. 2. The biological shortcut: culinary mastery. In an era of ultra-processed franken-foods and delivery apps, being able to cook is a revolutionary act. If you do not control what goes into your body, you do not control your brain chemistry. Learning to cook is about understanding the macro shortcut. When you master the balance of proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates, you eliminate the brain fog that ruins your productivity. A man who can cook a steak to perfection and prepare a nutritious meal from scratch is a man who is self-reliant. He is not a victim of corporate food scientists. He treats his body like a high-performance vehicle, not a trash can. The primal shortcut: wilderness, survival, and exploration. Our ancestors evolved in the wild, but we live in climate-controlled boxes. This disconnect causes a deep sense of unease. Hiking, camping, or learning basic survival skills is the shortcut to resetting your nervous system. When you are miles away from the nearest power outlet, your priorities change. You learn to read the environment. You learn to manage your gear. You learn to endure discomfort without complaining. This builds mental hardiness. In 2026, the man who can survive a night in the woods without a smartphone is the man who can survive a market crash without a panic attack. The intellectual shortcut: strategy and game theory. Whether it is chess, poker, or complex strategy simulations, you need a hobby that forces you to think several moves ahead. Most people live life one day at a time, reacting to whatever happens. A strategist lives life 3 months at a time. These hobbies teach you the calculated risk framework. You learn when to be aggressive and when to be patient. You learn to read the tells of your opponents. Most importantly, you learn that you can make the perfect move and still lose due to luck. And you learn how to handle that loss with grace. This is exactly how the world of business and investing works in 2026-5. The creative shortcut: skilled craftsmanship. There is a specific type of pride that comes from looking at a physical object and saying, "I made that." This is why woodworking, metalworking, or even building complex code is essential. In a digital world, we often lack a tangible feedback loop. When you build a bookshelf, the wood does not care about your feelings. If your measurements are wrong, the shelf will be crooked. This forces you to be precise. It forces you to be patient. It teaches you that good enough is not good enough. This pursuit of excellence in a hobby will inevitably bleed into your professional life. You become a man of quality,